Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I'm sure you're all doing good. If you're new to this channel, my name is Oge and I welcome you all to my channel, The Spiritual Solution. So today I want to teach us a little thing, okay, that has to do with calling. If you know you have a spiritual calling, you're being called by God to work for Him, but you're not really sure. I want to teach us all about that. But before we go into that, please, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button, like and share. Okay, so let's move forward. Are you spiritually gifted? Are you being called by God to work for Him? There are certain signs that those who are spiritually gifted always notice around them. If you're spiritually gifted, you are called by God to work for you, to work for Him. There are signs around you which you yourself will always notice that sign. Okay, so I'm going to talk just a little bit of those signs. I think I'm going to talk about 5 of them. I just jotted them down out of experience, okay, and out of when I discuss with people who are also spiritually gifted. Okay, so that we'll reason together to know if those signs are actually a call from God. All right, so when I compare and contrast, I get to know that 80% of them, if not 90% of them, are all the same. So I'm going to talk about those tips. By the way, what do we mean by being spiritually gifted? When we talk about spiritual gifts, we talk about those extraordinary gifts that God deposits into His chosen ones. It doesn't mean that those chosen ones are the best. No. Actually, if you see all these people that are spiritually gifted, they have this kind of, some of them have queer characters, you know, that character that you will not want to stay with that person. They behave somehow, all right? Not all of them anyway, but being spiritually gifted is receiving an extraordinary gift from God. That gift is what you are going to use to work for Him. He deposited that gift in you for a purpose, not for you to just be bragging around that, yeah, I'm spiritually gifted. No, it's for you to work for Him. But the problem is that while growing up, most of us, people like me, we don't really recognize that gift on time. Okay, you keep it to yourself. You know that something is happening to you, something is happening around you, but you can't really place your hands on them. You know that deep inside you that you don't really reason like others, you don't behave like others, but then you can't voice it out, you can't tell anybody. You let everything remain in you. Okay, if we can start voicing all those things out on time, it will help us from tender age to know that God is calling us. And what are those signs? Number 1, if you have the gift of dreams. I, for one, I have that gift of dream. Right from childhood. When I mean right from childhood, I mean right from my primary school stage. That's from where I can remember. Whatever I see in my dream must come to pass. It is a must. It must come to pass. But then as a little girl, if I dream, I will not tell anybody. But when that thing happens, I will not say, oh, I saw this thing in my dream. I never knew it would come to pass. And it kept on. It kept on. And how did I get to realize that I am being called? That was when I got married, newly. And as a matter of fact, before the marriage, I saw how the marriage will happen. Before a man ever approached me to propose to me, I saw the man. I saw how he proposed. I saw how the marriage will happen. I saw me giving birth to my first child. I saw the first child died, everything. I woke up and I said all those things were just mere dreams, After all, I'm not married. I don't even have any man in my life now. I'm not married. I haven't given birth to a child. So how come about all these things? And I waved them off until everything happened before my very eyes. The man I saw in my dream happened to be my husband now. And how he proposed to me was how he proposed to me in real life. And I gave birth to my first child, which was a baby boy. And exactly the way baby died in the dream was exactly the way my first child died. And that was when I realized that I have a spiritual gift and I have been neglecting it. It got to a point that I nearly ran mad. Frustration. In fact, there was nothing was working for me. Okay, when I run to this person, oh please, I want you to help me, and the person will tell me there is nothing I can do. Some will even tell me you are the one that will help yourself, and I couldn't get it. As a matter of fact, I called a powerful woman of God at a point in time. I explained what I was passing through then, and I asked for her help. The woman told me bluntly, my dear, I cannot help you. What you are telling me is so complicated. I can't help you. I thought it was a dream. I thought it was a joke. And she didn't help me. And actually, that was the thing that pushed me into recognizing that I have a spiritual gift. Because of that woman's reply, I surrendered. I told God one day, God, I am tired. I am tired. I think you've been calling me and I've been running away. God, I am ready to answer that call now. I am ready to work for you. What is it you want me to do? I am ready to do it. While I was saying all these things, I was crying. I was really crying. My heart was broken. I was crying. I was reporting everything to him. And I told him that I am ready to answer his call and everything. And before 1 week, he gave me an assignment. In the process of carrying that assignment, God entered into that case. That case that I called the woman for, God just solved that case. Within days, that case became solved. And ever since then, I've been so grateful that I answered my call. So, dreams is one of those gifts. When you dream, a lot of us dream and they forget the dream. You wake up and you can't even figure out what you saw in your dream. All you know is that you had a dream, but that you've forgotten everything. But when you dream and you remember the dream, and when you dream and your dream appears to be, live, to be real, you see colors, you see the clothes people wear and the colors, you see the atmosphere and the color, you see nature and the color, that thing is just a message in form of a dream. It is a message. So dream is one of it. Secondly, vision. Vision. Some of us, those who have this gift, they are very rare. They are so rare. You and someone will be sitting down chatting like this. The person will be looking into your eyes and will be seeing past, present, and future. All right? It starts from tender age. It doesn't just manifest. It starts right from the time you were giving birth to. But as you get older, it matures. It matures. So if you have this gift, God is calling you. Please, don't just sit down there and allow that gift to waste away. Maybe you are too scared. You saw this person that, if you travel, you are going to have a motor accident and you will die. And you get scared. You will not tell that person. You need to open up and tell that person. If anything happens to that person, you will give account for it. Open up and tell the person. Let people around you know. Make them somehow know that you have that gift. When you see something about someone, do not be afraid to tell that person. Yes, I know I once passed through this stage. Whenever God reveals something to me in the dream about someone, I'll get scared. How do I walk up to that person and tell the person that this is what I saw in the dream? The person will laugh at me and will say, it's just a dream, I get shy. But now, I don't care anymore. I will tell you how it is. If you like, call it a mere dream, no problem. But all I know is that after everything, I will tell God, God, I have delivered your message. All right? So, people with vision, their own is not dream. That they'll be looking at you face to face like this and they'll be seeing everything. That is the gift of vision. If you have it, you are being called by God. Please, you need to work on it so that you will use it to save humanity. Okay? The third one we're talking about is the gift of prophecy. The gift of prophecy. I think we have so many people with these gifts. We have so many of them, all right? People that when they are praying, God will be talking to them immediately. Tell my people, tell this person, and then they'll be voicing it out. They'll be saying it. That is the gift of prophecy. A lot of people have it, and I can say that those who have this gift are making use of it. You can see them in churches. They are almost everywhere. I am proud of them. I am proud of them. They are actually making use of that gift. So, but I am talking to you that is watching this video right now. If you have that gift and you are not making use of it, you are actually wasting God's gift. You are actually wasting your talent. A man's gift maketh way for him. Please make use of that gift that God gave to you. All these spiritual gifts that God gave us, it is not just only to work for God and to save humanity alone. See, from that gift, you will get everything that you are asking God for. Wealth, good health, connection, promotion, whatever. That gift in you, all these things has been deposited inside that gift. As you make use of that gift, all these things will be manifesting. You will never lack. You will never want. Whenever you have a problem, it will be solved. How it will be solved, you will not know, because you are making use of that gift that God gave to you. And so, I also want to talk about what people who are spiritually gifted, how do you, assuming you don't have this gift of dream, you don't have the vision, you don't have the prophecy, but you know that something is happening in you and around you, and it's not just ordinary, it keeps on repeating itself. You need to pay attention. When certain things keeps on repeating every now and then, pay attention. Pay attention. If it has to do with your body physically, I will advise you, first of all, you go to hospital to be sure that you are medically fit, that you are okay, that you don't have any medical issue. And once the doctor declares you that you are fit, then you need to search for it spiritually to know what that problem is. You need to test every spirit. Yes, because some of us are being called by God, some are being called by the devil. Oh yes, the devil also calls his people. So you need to test every spirit to know the spirit that wants you to work for him. But I will advise you to follow the way of God. Follow his way. He will give you all that you need and all that you desire without requesting anything in return. Remember that the devil's gift always comes with an attachment. You give me, I give you. You take, I take. That is the devil's gift. He cannot give you free of charge, just like that. He must collect something from you, something that will pain you so much. He must collect something from you to give you that thing that you are asking for. Okay? So I'm not talking about that. I am talking about things that you have been experiencing, okay, which you are not sure of, that might be that you are spiritually gifted. Number one, whatever you envisage comes true. Whatever you envisage comes true. This one in particular always happened to me. It always happened to me. What do I mean by whatever you envisage? You might just sit down like this and you start thinking about, someone might just come one day, give me the car key, give me the key to a new house, You think about that today, you think about that tomorrow. It keeps on popping up, in your head, that someone will walk up one day, give you a car key, give you a key to a house, and one day it becomes a reality. Yeah, one day it becomes a reality. And how it will happen, you will not know. But once that thing keeps up popping into your head, it means that the spirits are now working. God is now working in your life. God is now commanding the natures to work in your favor. And so when all those things start working and starts aligning for you, that is when you start seeing the signs. And that signs are all those things that are coming up into your head, and you start seeing the car key and the house key. And then after some time, it becomes a reality. This is one of them. Now, secondly, those who are spiritually gifted are highly empathic. I have noticed that. They feel people's feelings more than that person. Before you open your mouth to talk, they have that feeling of what you want to say. Okay? Even if they ask you, how are you? And you say, fine. From that you're fine. They already know if you are fine or not. You may be laughing and jumping around and dancing around, and you are, as long as you are with them, that thing that you are passing through that is giving you a very big problem, they have already seen it and they are feeling it. They are feeling it. They feel people's problem more before you open your mouth to talk. So if you are passing through this thing, please, you have spiritual gifts. You need to work on it. Now, the third one is having the sixth sense. The sixth sense. People call it number 6. You have number 6. What do I mean by number 6? If something is going on, your brain will come together to tell you if this thing will work or will not work. If you want to embark on something, your brain will come together to tell you, see, if you go this way, you will not get it. You rather go this way. If someone is about to do something, you have already seen the results without the person, in fact, starting the whole process. That is having sixth sense. You already know the outcome of everything before they actualize. If this thing happens to you, please work on it and answer your call. Now, the fourth one is waking up. Waking up so early, between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. In this case, first of all, I would like you to check yourself medically, because I know that diabetic patients, they do wake up from time to time in the night to urinate. Okay? You check yourself, check your sugar level, if everything is okay. And let me tell you how it works. You will not, it's not that today you woke up by 12 a.m., the next day you woke up by 3 a.m., the next day you woke up by 2:30. It is a particular time, like I myself, mine is always 2:30 a.m. It is always 2:30 a.m. It is only on rare cases that my own will come up around 3 or 3:15. 3 or 3:15. Mine is always 2:30 a.m. Okay? And before, I kept on wondering why this time. And it's not just waking up at that time. Whenever I wake up, I must see the reason why I woke up. Maybe at that time, that was the time that God is giving me a message through dream. And immediately after that dream, I will wake up. So if you are the type that wakes up at a particular time between 2 to 4 a.m., please try and know the reason why you are waking up at that time, always. Try and know the reason why. When you wake up at that time and you are not really sure why you woke up, maybe after urinating, after using the toilet, you get back to your bed, don't lie down immediately. Don't lie down immediately. You need to sit up. You need to pray, just a little prayer, okay? You can sing praises unto God. You can pray. Just as you keep on doing this day by day, I'm telling you that you will start seeing the reason why God wakes you up. And most of us, like I myself, and some of the people that I've interacted with, there are times when I don't just wake up, I will need that. I always feel someone waking me up. At first, I thought it was maybe my husband or my children or my siblings, assuming I went to see my siblings. But then I realized that it was none of them. The hand would just tap me on my leg twice and ask me to wake up. And I will wake up. But when I wake up, I won't see anybody. It kept on repeating itself until I started realizing that I really have a gift, but I can't really tell what that gift was then until now. So please, if you always have this feeling that someone always taps you to wake up in the night, please, when you are tapped, just wake up. Some of us, you can tap them from Jerusalem to Jericho, they will never wake up. Please, whenever you have that feeling, no matter how sleepy you are, wake up. And when you wake up, don't just sit there or start pressing your phone. Please drop that phone aside. When you wake up, you can sing praises no matter how many minutes. You can pray to God no matter the time length, okay? Just say a short prayer and go back to sleep. When you do this daily, your gift will start manifesting, okay? And so, yeah, I think I am done. Yes, I am done with everything so far. I don't have any other thing here. I've talked about having clear dreams, okay? When you dream and you remember everything you dreamt of, it is one of those gifts. And there are so many of them, but I just jotted down 5 of them, okay? So please, I want you to, when you're watching this video and you know that you have that call, that God is calling you, that you're spiritually gifted, please go through this video. Make inquiries, okay? Meet people who are spiritually powerful. Talk to them. Tell them what you're passing through. They will help you. There is always a day to start something. They will help you out. Don't just sit at home and allow that gift and that talent to die. Please make use of it to save humanity and to better your life. and to better your life. I bet you when you start making use of your gift, you will never regret ever answering your call. Okay, in case you really love this video and you really love this teaching and you want to hear me teach more, because more teachings are coming up, do subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button, like and share, and you will be notified whenever I post any video. Okay, and so I've come to the end of this teaching and I'll have to leave you guys here. Until next time, it's a goodbye.